What's up, people? Thanks for dropping by the channel. If you've been following this channel, you will recognize that we value cash flow a lot. So, a lot of our investment opportunities that we talk about have the primary objective of generating payouts for investors. The reason why we focus on generating cash flow on this channel is because of the belief that the more cash flow you can generate, the easier it is for you to defray your regular expenses and the easier it becomes for you to live the kind of life that you deserve. A life where you don't have to worry about taking care of your expenses means a life where you can focus on your passions and enjoy the present and be in the moment because you're not anxious about how to take care of expenses that will come or that you will become liable for. And so today we want to focus on a particular industry that a lot of people do not look at when they consider investing, and that is the shipping industry. Most times when people think of investing, people look at the tech stocks. There's nothing wrong with investing in tech stocks, but what you will find from today's video is there are opportunities within the shipping industry to invest in companies that pay significant dividends. And those significant dividends can actually mean that you get enough cash flow based on your investment portfolio size to be able to pay up some of the expenses that you will have to be liable for as a matter of course. So we will look at four high paying double digit dividend stocks in the shipping industry domain. All right, let's get it. So we're going to look at four stocks today. All of them will be in the shipping industry domain. And there's a common thread to these stocks, which is that they have generated double digit returns for investors that put money in them from the 2nd of January 2022. What we're going to look at is what price point any investor in them would have had to pay per share in January 2022, what dividends have been paid out for each stock between January 2022 and November 2022, the total dividend received per share, and what that translates to as a percentage, and then what it would mean if an investor had put in $100,000 into each one of these stocks in January 2022 and how much they would have received as a payment for that $100,000 investment by November 2022. The first stock we will look at is Star Bulk Carriers Corporation, ticker symbol SBLK. It is the 15th of November 2022, and Star Bulk Carriers Corporation, ticker symbol SBLK, is trading at about $20.19. If we look at the forward dividend yield, it says that for the year 2022, it's 31.83%. So the projection is that in this year, ticker symbol SBLK will be paying out a dividend yield of 31.83% when compared to today's price. If you had bought SBLK in January 2022, you would probably have paid about $23.05. Now, if you look at over time in the year 2022, they've paid $2 in March as dividend. They paid another $1.65 in June as dividend. And the third dividend was paid in August, another $1.65. That's a total of $5.03. Let's take a look at what the return on investment would be if you had bought into SBLK in January 2022. If you had bought into SBLK in 2022, you would have paid about $23.05. As we mentioned, you would have received a $2 dividend payout in March, 1.65 dividend payout in June, and another 1.65 dividend payout in August. This would have translated to a $5.30 payout altogether. That means that to date, you would have made 22.99% returns just from dividend payouts in 2022. So if you had invested $100,000 on the 3rd of January 2022 in ticker symbol SBLK, you would have received a total of 22,993.49. That is inflation beating investment right there. The next stock we'll look at is Golden Ocean Group Limited, ticker symbol GOGL. Today, 15th of November 2022, GOGL is trading at $9.60. If you look here, the forward dividend yield is projected for the year 2022 at 25.78. Now let's look at the charts for ticker symbol GOGL. So based on the charts, if you had invested in ticker symbol GOGL in 2022 in January, you would probably have paid about $9.85. And if you look over time, they've paid 90 cents in dividend in March. They've paid another 50 cents in dividend in May and another 60 cents in dividend in September. This means over the course of 2022, your investment in ticker symbol GOGL would have given you a total dividend payout of $2. Now let's see what that translates to in percentages. So our $9.85 investment in January of 2022, as we mentioned, would have given us a total of $2 in dividend payouts. This translates to a 20.3 yield to date when you calculate based on just dividend payouts. That means that if you had put in $100,000 in ticker symbol GOGL in January 2022, you would have received a payout of $20,304.57. Again, another inflation busting investment in terms of cash flow generated. The third stock we will look at is ticker symbol EGLE. This is EGLE Bulk Shipping Incorporated. Today being 15th November 2022, EGLE is trading at $53.01. And if you look here, the forward dividend yield is set at 14.51 for 2022. Let's have a look at their charts. So if you had bought ticker symbol EGLE on the 3rd of January 2022, you would probably have paid about $47.80 per share. And over time, as we see here, EGLE has paid $2.05 as dividend in March, $2 in May, $2.02 in August, and $1.80 in November. So that translates to a total dividend payout of $8.05 in 2022 alone. And now we're going to see what that breaks down to in our analysis on Microsoft Excel. So as we see here, our $8.05 dividend payout on a 47.80 investment is equal to 16.84% yield to date for 2022. That means if you had invested $100,000 in EGLE, you would have received $16,841 in dividend payouts so far. Again, another inflation busting dividend payout ratio. And our fourth stock that we're going to talk about today is ticker symbol DSX, Diana Shipping Incorporated. Projected yield for 2022 is 24.72%. Let's have a look at the breakdown for the year 2022. And our fourth stock that we're going to talk about today is ticker symbol DSX, Diana Shipping Incorporated. Projected yield for 2022 is 24.72%. Let's have a look at the breakdown for the year 2022. So as we see in the charts, if you had invested in DSX on the 3rd of January 2022, you would probably have invested about $4.31 per share. Dividend payouts that you would have received in March, 20 cents per share. In June, 25 cents per share. And in August, 27.5 cents per share. So let's see what this translates to in our Excel analysis. The total dividend you would have received for investing in DSX in January 2022 would have been 73 cents per share. And if you had invested $4.31, this would translate to a total yield to date of 16.82%. That means if you had invested $100,000 in ticker symbol DSX in January 2022, you would have received $16,821.35 as dividend payout. Again, another inflation busting dividend return in your portfolio. You have it. The shipping industry can be a source of double-digit returns if you choose the right stocks. And this is really a no-brainer when you think about it. After all, goods have to be moved from one part to the other in today's world. This is the impact of global trade, which is an inescapable reality for businesses in the world today. And the biggest and the best in this industry can be a source of good returns on your investment. Of course, nothing here should be construed as investment advice. You want to do your own research. You want to take your investment decision based on an informed analysis that you have done. Thank you for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you like what you heard, please hit that like button. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get to see new content as soon as they're uploaded on this channel. And if you've got a question, leave a comment in the comment section below and we'll be sure to respond. If you know anyone that will benefit from this video, please share it with them. And we look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.